Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we're going to be looking at Leonardo from NENDOROID. So yeah, this is the Leonardo I was supposed to get a while ago and I missed out on. And I was lucky enough to get the heads up from two good fellow collectors, Eduardo, Jesselyn, you know who you are. I shouted you out in my previous NENDOROID review for the other three brothers, for those three. And yeah, thank you again for giving me the heads up, because you know this guy came pretty fast, so it felt like I was just waiting for the pre-order a little longer. Really, these pre-orders went up in March, earlier this year in March, so March 2023, and I missed out on the Leonardo. I thought I had more time. I said I'll wait. What a dumb move that was. But I guess it wasn't that too dumb, because like I said, I had good peoples looking out for me. Shout out to y'all again. And yeah, he came in the mail. That's the box. I'm going to open them up. Give me one sec. All right, I'm back. So yeah, I paid $44.46 for this guy off hobbylinkjapan.com, and then, you know, shipping and tax was around 23 bucks. That was the shortest amount of time too, about 3 to 5 days it said. So it came out to about $67, almost $68, you know, about 67 and change. So yeah, not too bad. And in case, you know, some of you didn't see my previous review, these guys are super short. They're very short cuties, about 4 inches in height, and going from hand to hand, they're about almost 2.5 inches in width. So yeah, small, space saving, but no lack in detail or quality. Like, these things are amazing. Let's get all these cellophane wraps off. I do love taking those off. It's like therapy. I love it. Let's get these out of here. And just look at him with his sword holding hands and his awesome blue. You know, not much difference from the other three turtles. The quality is pretty much the same. Just different paint job for the color of their bands, different letter for their nameplates, for their initials. And, you know, I think he's got a different emoji. Let's see, what's his... Oh, he's got a smiley face. He's got a completely closed smiley face. I don't think the other... Oh, with a tongue sticking out. Dope. Yeah, the other ones don't have that. So they all have their own unique individual expression on their face. Articulation is pretty good for these, you know, but they're small. So that being said, these arms, they articulate well, but they're small. So there's not much you can do with them besides, you know, what they have in their hands, which is their weapons. You know, you can try to get some kicking action here, but like I said, it's limited because of how short their feet are. So articulation is decent, I will say that much. Decent, but not that great, and that's only because, you know, it's a small little tiny figure from NENDOROID. Not all these figures look small and tiny. Like, they have a Venom, and they have a Wolverine, and, well, it's not they have, I have them. And the Wolverine is a little smaller, to be honest with you, body-wise, but the Venom is huge. I'll show him again towards the end of the video. Alright, so that's pretty much it for articulation. And back here, yeah, I didn't do the head, too. The head range is actually really good. So that's the last part of articulation I want to go over here, is just head range. Detail on this thing is just amazing, though. They all have great attention to detail and quality. That's where the swords are going to go. And you know, these heads are easily popped off, and then sometimes the neck peg comes out, and sometimes this stays in there, the neck peg, and then the head pops off completely. So it's really how much pressure you put on it. But they come with their own neck peg, so you want the neck peg to come off. You really do. Has a little smiley face under there too. There's his face. I'm gonna open up this now, and then we can compare the angry face and the happy face. See, I think this is the face I'm gonna go with for Leonardo. I have angry eyes on Raphael already, but I got him smiling too with this. So basically I have those eyes and that mouth for Raphael. He, you know, he would be a little happy to start fighting, and you know, he's got issues, right? Not in the show. In the show he's very funny and comedic, but in the movies and in the comics and in the other shows, I guess he's a prick. He's a mean, aggressive, cranky mofo. And I like it. He's different. Alright, so the other accessory part we have here for the mouth, for the head, excuse me. Oh my god, I love seeing these bodies without their heads. It just screams customization. I may do it. I may do it. I have to get another one though. I don't want to use the 4 I have. But yeah, I may do it. It's just such a cute little body, you know? Now, this is the accessory head that, you know, comes specific to Leonardo. His specific face. He's hungry, I guess. Yum. I feel like this would go better for Michelangelo. Because he's always hungry. He's always trying to eat. Look at that weird peg in the center. That's that thing that connects. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. And again, these are a lot like NECA when it comes to switching off the heads and the faces. But they are also a lot like SH Figure Arts. And I say that because they come with these instruction booklets. Well, SH Figure Arts used to come with these. Now they come inside the box, inside the panels of the box. But they used to kill trees to make instructions back in the day, and NENDOROID seems to still enjoy doing that. So I don't like killing trees, but I don't mind these instruction booklets either. I like them. These are a little more of a collector's value because, you know, they can collect all the pamphlets. Well, why are you collecting pamphlets and instructions, bro? The collecting addiction is real sometimes, you know? So, okay, that's it for instructions. Oh, one more thing I'll show you from the box. Alrighty. Which is the inner panel. I've shown this for the other 3 in the last review I did for these, but I just wanted to show that this panel is blue. That's pretty much the only difference. They all have their own individual color for the box. All right, give me a sec. All right, yeah, I needed that sec because I just wanted to put the box back together so we can have all 4 in the back together. Finally. All right, so you know, honestly, that reflection is kind of bothering me now. So I'm seeing that. You got to see all 4 together. Now I'm taking all 4 out. Oh my God, he's just throwing the boxes. All right, so what I wanted to get into is basically switching out one of these faces and see how they look. Yeah, that's what I did for Donatello. And let's see here. Doesn't want to go in. It's like, because like I said on my last review, for first time, it's like it doesn't want to go in. That's what she said, right? But for real, like they're a little tight, so you gotta force it, and then it looks good. Sometimes there's a little gap there, so you want to make sure you squeeze tightly, so there is no gap. Yummy! Yeah, it looks good. I like that. I think, let's just see how that looks. Oh my god, this actually looks dope too. That looks really dope, actually. I like that. It's also kind of good, like, yum, I can't wait to lick the blood off my victims. Or maybe he's just, you know, extremely happy to eat some pizza. I don't know. I don't know. But as I said before, I think I'm just going to go with this look because I want it to fit the personalities. And Leonardo is the serious one. He's the leader, and he's always trying to, you know, do a good example, you know, like the way Splinter is and all that. So, all right. We got his angry face on. Now, we have accessories here. And they're basically just another set of hands that are open grip. So what you can do with these is put the pizza slices in these hands. I'm sure you can put some other things in these hands too. I don't want to know what those are. No, but for real, yeah, you can put any accessories you want. But that's pretty much it for those hands. And then you got the sword hands. I'm sure you can get these in the open grip hands too. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. They don't need to be in the closed grip hand if you don't want them to be. Right? You got options. I think I'm gonna put them in the closed grip hands though and leave these for the pizza. And you know, these swords look pretty damn good, I have to say. Detail and quality. And they fit right into these hands. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. I said that all backwards, but you know what I mean. And if you don't, ah well, it's okay. Yeah, I like the way this looks. I like the way they all look. Honestly, I just like the way the NENDOROID Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look. They look like the way they're supposed to. And I've said this many times before, I'm a sucker for accuracy, attention to detail. The more they look exact, like from the show, movie, comic book, what have you, the game, the more I want it, you know? And it tends to be like annoying sometimes because sometimes I'm not into the license or line at all, or show at all, or movie at all, or game at all, and I still end up getting it because it looks so damn good. God damn, yo. God damn. That's how I got into NENDOROID, to be honest with you, because I'm not really a big Venom collector, and I was into mutants when I was a kid, but I was never really a mutant collector until just recently. I'm dipping my toes into the water with some Wolverines and some other stuff in the future, but for the most part, I'm a turtle collector and a Dragon Ball collector. I used to be. I'm still collecting Dragon Ball, just not as much. And one thing I am not a collector of anymore, but I definitely used to be, is a Funko Pop collector. Oh boy, I used to collect so many Funko Pops. All right, swords look good in the back. I like that. Yeah, I don't do Funko Pops anymore. Something I'm not liking right now. I've said before how I like to see the swords in the sword holder where they like stick out a little bit from the top, and I will not be able to do that with this one because this one is just a little too loose in that gap there. And that's also because, what kind of half-ass laziness is this? Hold on a second, guys. I'm calling them out on a mess up. This is the first time I'm seeing something I don't like on these turtle figures. So check out That's sword holder, right? Completed, fully going all the way around. So why did they half-ass lazy that one? They couldn't just give us the exact same one? What the hell, man? And that's exactly why this sword will not hold its position the way I want it to, unless like I do some like trickery, like lightly touch it. But if I go too much, see that? Womp, womp, womp. Not a big deal. You know, that's nitpicking. And for the 99% of this figure, I'm in love with it. I'm so happy with it. I got what I was paying for. I got my money's worth, in my opinion. So not a big deal, but it is noticeable. I noticed it, and it's kind of annoying because when it comes to Leonardo, that's what I like. Not a big deal though, because he will not be having the swords in his sword holder in the back. He will be having his swords in the front, holding them in his hands, the way he should. The way he should. All right. So now we're gonna get him in a fighting stance. And then the last thing I have to show you guys, I don't have to, I just want to, right? Is the pizzas. Here's his 2 slices. And each one of these turtles come with 2 slices. So it's going to be an 8-slice pizza. And you take uno, dos, tres y cuatros. Now, I think these will fit together like puzzle pieces. So if you can figure out the right positioning, I think the pepperonis, which I believe that's what those are, will match up. I'm just not doing that right now because I'm fucking sucking at it. That's why. Let's see here. That one would go there. That one would go there. I think we're just gonna wing it right now because I don't want to spend too much time on the pizza slices here. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect. I don't think so. Maybe there's the right way to do it and I'm just doing it wrong. If I figure out the right way, I'll take some pictures and I'll show you on my YouTube wall. And if you're on my Facebook, I'll show you on my Facebook. Okay? But yeah, that's the pizza I just put together there for you. I'm sorry it's so small and far away. It's easier for me right now if I just leave it like that. And it's better for you guys because it'll look better, trust me. So now we got to put all the turtles together. Mr. Donatello. And you know what? Let's get somehow, I want to see some of his, I want to see all their tails, their head tails. Leonardo. Yeah. And then Raphael, my favorite. And I'll be doing better positions for when I put them in display case. Maybe not better, just slightly different. And these are pretty good. Just, I want to get something a little more violent / a little more epic for Raph. And it's just a tiny bit of positioning, honestly, with the legs. But yeah, guys, this is it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do a little zoom in here so you can see a little closer. All 4 turtles finally together. I love it. I think they look great together. I think this is a great addition to anyone's turtle collection, especially if you're a big fan of the 1987 turtles. These are right up your alley. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone. There we go. I want to talk right first. And then I want to thank everyone who's been watching my channel, supporting my reviews, giving me likes, subscribing. You guys are amazing. You really are, and I really appreciate all of you. Appreciate every single one of you. And I should appreciate English lessons too, right? Yeah, this is going to be it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot of more fun stuff coming up for you guys real soon. Real soon. I'm going to be, giving you guys turtles at least once every weekend. One review out of every weekend. But I'm also going to be getting into other stuff that I'm excited to review for you and myself. Because, I'm collecting these things for me. And I'm also reviewing them. I'm not just one of these, these awesome reviewers that get samples and have to send them back or get to keep them. I don't have any of those connections yet. But I did find myself the Action Q Green Ranger for a really good price too. We'll talk about it tomorrow. If you come back, I hope you do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And again, thank you to everybody for all the support. I really appreciate all of you. I think you're really going to enjoy this review too. I love Green Ranger, and I hope you do too. I just wanted to give you a little close-up there. All right, enough of the shaky cheese camera. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, peace.